As I demonstrate this movement for you this morning, I want you to remember a few things. One, I am every single person in the formation all at the exact same time. That formation I am in is any of the 4 formations. The commands are given at the cadence of quick time. Also, we respond at the cadence of quick time. As I perform the movement, I want you to scan my entire body, but pay particular attention to the lower portion of my body, especially my feet. Listen to the command so that later you know what it sounds like when you have to respond. About, hey! Now I'm just going to turn my formation so you see it from another angle. Once again, I am every person in the formation at the exact same time. I'm in any of the 4 formations, responding at the cadence of quick time. This time, though, pay particular attention to the upper portion of my body. About, hey! Most of you right now could break out and do that without me even teaching the class, just by watching it, but then I wouldn't be doing my job. In order to perform a drill movement, you have to have some basic parts. They're called requirements. Anybody ever put together a puzzle or a model car? If you are missing a piece, when you are done, it doesn't look right. Something is missing. The same thing's going to happen if you do not have all the requirements to actually perform a drill movement. In order to perform this drill movement, you already heard all the requirements. 1, I have to be halted at the position of attention. I can be in what? What kind of formation? Any of the 4 formations. We just heard that. I have to be responding at the cadence of quick time. Also, the commands are called at the cadence of quick time. For you to better understand that, cadence of quick time cannot be any slower than 100 steps or beats per minute. No faster than 120. That is basically the cadence that we march at anytime we're here on campus. For us to perform this movement, you're going to receive 2 different kinds of commands, a preparatory command and command of execution. On a preparatory command, we only prepare ourselves to actually perform the movement. We are halted at position of attention. What formation? Any of the 4 formations. And we're going to perform at the cadence of quick time. We're going to receive the preparatory command of about. That just lets us know which direction we're going. On the command of execution of face, we're going to slightly lift our right leg just enough to clear the ground. All the way to your body is going to be on the left foot. Anybody see daylight under my right foot?
No, ma'am.
That is house light. You would not even tell that you just switched the weight of your body to the left foot. Once that happens, that right foot is going to go half a shoe back from the left foot and slightly to the left. When I'm talking about half a shoe, most of you wear what? 10, 12? Somewhere in there. So a half of your shoe is about this big. I only wear an 8, so a half of my shoe is not as big as your half a shoe. I cannot tell you you're going back exactly 3 inches or 6 inches. It is a half a shoe to you. So you may see 3 inches between my heel and foot, but yours may be a little larger. Please keep that in mind when you are making your half a shoe. Everybody good? So first off, we heard what kind of command?
And the
Preparatory command of about. On the command of execution of face, I lifted what leg? Right leg. It comes back half a shoe. But I also want to make sure that when you bring it half a shoe back, it is also slightly to the left of my left shoe. So my right foot is half a shoe back and slightly to the left of that left foot. This is going to create 2 pivot points. I'm going to balance on the ball of my right foot and the heel of my left foot. So my toes of the left foot need to come off the ground. This is all count 1 of an about face. Count 2, I actually have to turn 180 degrees the opposite direction, turning to the right. I'm going to end at the position of attention. So count 2, I establish pivot points. My right foot, what is my pivot point?
Ma'am, the ball.
The ball of the right foot. My left foot, what's my pivot point? The heel. So my left toes come up. Turn all the way completely around. My arms stay pinned nice and tight to my side. Upper portion of my body is still at attention. One more time. Any formation, halted at attention. Receive a preparatory command, do what? Prepare to perform the movement. Command of execution, I hear face. What foot moves?
Right foot.
How far back? Half a shoe. Left foot, what's my pivot point?
Heel.
Left heel. That's count 1. What's count 2? 180 degrees the other direction. Heels will be back together and on line. Feet form a 45-degree angle. Your hands and arms at no time come off your side. Remain in position of attention. When we learned right face, left face, we also learned by the numbers that we can do all 2-count movements 1 count at a time. We just saw about face is another one of those 2-count individual drill movements, which means we can break it up. You're going to hear several commands. You're going to receive by the numbers. That now means every 2-count movement will be performed 1 count at a time. Then you're going to receive the preparatory command, about, which we do what? Prepare to perform the movement. When we hear the command of execution of face, we're only going to perform count 1 of the movement. Then you'll receive another set of commands. You're going to hear ready, do not respond at all. On 2, we perform count 2 of the movement. Receive the command by the numbers, do nothing. About, do nothing. Face, count 1, look just like this, you freeze. Ready, preparatory command, don't move. 2, perform count 2. Count 2 is actually turning the rest of the way around. Arms and hands stay pinned nice and tight to your side. Make sure you understand, we also continue to perform all those 2-count movements 1 count at a time till receive the informational command of without the numbers. Then we go back to normal, 1 count after the other. We're going to go all the way back to our imaginary flight way at the beginning so that you see what by the numbers looks like. We're all halted at attention. Any of the 4 formations. Scan my entire body. I'm every person in formation at the exact same time. Pay particular attention to the lower portion of my body. By the numbers. About face. Red up, toe. Now I'm just going to turn my formation. Listen to the commands. This time you're going to see without the numbers. Goes 1 count right after the other. Again, I'm everyone in the formation at the exact same time. Scan my entire body. This time, particular attention to the upper portion of my body, especially my arms. Without the numbers. About, face.